Hi, this is Linda from Linda Hardwick Designs. I'm back with part 2 for the photo mantle clock. And as you can see, I've just done one video, so I'm just going to clean up my mess here. And then we are going to continue putting our piece together. So this is piece B and piece E, and we've attached this piece here. Now we're going to attach these two sides. So what you do is you take your hinge. If you have a shorter hinge, line it up and cut. You can see okay here. And we're going to taper our ends. And then we're going to line up the pieces here, and you'll see you don't want to go over the crease. Oh, I'm a little bit short, I think. There we go. Press down, and we will lift that other piece. Now, like before, we're going to just butt them up down. It's much easier to do it now. You butt it down, down, and lift up. And you will see. Voila. These pieces, they're not perfect, but we're going to fix that. Now, you'll see that a little bit later. Now you're going to take and do the other piece. So you're going to line these up like so. And it looks like I'm a touch short. So I'm going to take another piece. Don't want to be short. So where's my pencil? So you go right to the edge there. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that piece and then you're going to taper the corners again. It's just you'll see when we're finished that it has a lot less bulk, and that's what we want. We don't want too much bulk. So I'm going to take this piece here, I'm going to line them up. Hope you can see okay here. I'm going to line them up. And you're actually lining up. There we go. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Sorry. Believe me, we all make these mistakes. Okay, so here I'm lining up the correct side. And we'll press down on the inside. And you can see. We're just going to, if I can find my tools here. And we are going to take it and we're going to butt it down again. Butt. And then push. There we go. So we basically have half the clock finished, which is nice. Okay, so now we're going to take piece F. So you've got piece A, B, C, D, and E. And now we're going to do piece F. We're going to attach that, and that's pretty much it for the clock. So we're going to line up the edges there on all of them. So we will begin by putting piece F onto piece C. So we will take a whole hinge and you will line it up. Let's take another one here. Let me just clean up my mess. It's important to keep, it just gets very confusing when you don't keep your area tidy. Confuses me, let's put it that way. May not confuse you. Okay. So then I'm going to take a hinge, like I said, and we're going to go all the way to the edge, to each edge, and we're going to cut. Okay, I just want to see what that's going to look like up there. So we are going to taper again, and we're going to go like so, and like so. So we will take this piece, this covering on there, off. Okay. We're going to line up. Let's just, so I can show you. We are going to line up our pieces like, just stand up and see if I can line these up better and don't cut you off. You don't go quite on the fold line. There we go. And you burnish. Then you're going to take this last piece of, this piece of sequin that you've tapered the edges. And then what you're going to do is you're going to line that up. And you're going to see that it is a bit, you'll see that this piece and this piece are a little off, but that's okay. So just line these. What you're going to do is you're going to try and butt that up, center it, butt it up, really nice and tight, and then you're going to come down. Whoop, maybe not. Okay, let's try this again. I don't know, you can't really see it. So what you're going to do is you're going to take these pieces and center, and then you're going to butt it up like we have been doing with all the others. Other pieces of chipboard. Make sure you're butted up nice and tight. Nice and tight. So there's no line, no space between each piece. Do you see? Then you're going to come down a bit. Make sure that it doesn't move. And it really shouldn't move. And you're going to hold it, and then you're going to flip up the hinge, and you're going to go like so, and you'll see that it's on there really well. And then you're going to burnish. And it looks good. I think I'm a little bit too much on the edges there, but that can be fixed. Okay. I think I'm a little bit, it moved when I was butting it up against each other. Yeah, it did. I think I'm a little bit too far over. So I'm going to take that piece off. You'll learn from my mistakes. So we'll go again. And I'm sorry. We all make our little boo-boos. Okay, and I'm just going to taper that edge and these edges. Try this again. Okay, here we go. I might be better off doing it this way. Lining these two up. There we go. There we go. So you're best off doing it onto C first. I seem to be putting this clock together differently every time. So So now we're going to take this piece, center it, and butt it up, push it down, butt it up, and start in the middle, and butt it up, over, keep pressing down and butting up, and there we go. Got those pieces on there right. Now that's better, much better, much better. Should be down. Okay. Now we're just going to add these pieces, piece F to D. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing. I'll just flip that up like so. And then I'm going to put down on D, piece D. I'm going to line it up. I'm going to cut a piece here. And you will go from the outside edge when you're lining them up. So it'll kind of meet these two pieces here when you're lining up the hinge, because you want complete coverage. I know it looks a little odd that this is up, this is a little bigger. Oh, you want to clean up your edge here before you go any further, if need be, right? Okay, you don't want any edges, like any overhang with the paper, because it just won't sit right. So I'm going to do that. And I have a little bit here too, so we're good to go. And of course we will do the tapering again on each side. And then we will lift one piece and we will attach it to D. Center it. It's a little hard to do. Match those corners. And then we're doing it. There we go. Burnish. Now, we're going to take this piece here, bend it back, this hinge. And we're going to lift the protective coating off the sequin. And if you have any other little bits like I do here. And we're going to attach our other piece, and we're lining it up. We're lining it up. And we're going to push those edges out a bit. Now you see it's that simple. There we go. Now we're going to burnish. Burnish. And now we're going to do the edges of the box. And you'll see, it'll all fit together nicely. Let me just check my time. Okay, I've got a little bit more time. I can probably do the edges here. So now we're going to actually put the clock together, like, well, we have been, but these are going to be the finishing touches. So now what we do is we're going to cut off a piece here. There we go, and we're going to taper the edges again. And there. Take off the protective coating. Then we're going to line these up. I know it looks like it might not fit, but it will. It's the hinges that are holding it all together. Now we're going to burnish. Pick this piece up. Now we're going to actually take the board and push down. You see how it'll move it? And we're going to do that. And we're going to add the hinge, the extra hinge. There we go. And we're going to burnish. We're going to clean up those edges. And we'll do the last one. We're almost out of hinges here. Sure go through them a lot. Now we're going to put our last piece. And we're going to cut our hinge. Now we're going to taper. Taper again. Remove a piece, the protective coating from the hinge. And we're going to lay it down. And you want to make sure it's nice, and here we go. And then our last piece is going to be together. Now, we're going to press down, and over we go. Pretty good here. Just gonna there we go. That's pretty much it. We're together. So I'm going to come back and show you what else to do and make any little cleanups. Thank you for joining me. Join me for part 3. Have a great day. Bye-bye.